believe we got a quarterback. We got a quarterback. We got a quarterback.
What's up, YouTube? There you go. There you go, Carson Wentz. I told y'all. Can you believe that this guy was supposed to sit an entire year to learn? What a waste. This kid needs to play. This kid's a beast. And if Bradford was in this game today, I do not think the Eagles would have won 29-10. That's right, 29-10, Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz threw for almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we are 1-0. I love it. Man, there's so much to say about this game. There's so much. So let's talk about Carson Wentz. To me, that's the story right here. Carson Wentz showed he can play in the National Football League. Showed it's not too fast for him. Showed that he belongs. Not only does he belong, but he really belongs. The throw he made on 4th down when he had a blitzing free linebacker coming, he found the open man with somebody in his face, was a big-time throw. That was a big-time throw. Also, the fact that he pushed the ball deep to Nelson Agholor, who finally came alive, and hopefully he's got some confidence now going forward, was a big-time money throw that I don't think Bradford could make. And I don't think he would make it. And I think if Bradford was playing, this game would not be 29-10. It would have been a lot closer. I'm going to say one of the things that I had a problem with early in the game, and some people didn't agree with me, which I will show you later, but I felt that the Eagles were too conservative and too predictable early on in this game. I think that where they were down at the goal line, it was 1st down, they run the ball. 2nd down, they run the ball. 3rd down, they throw. And it was very predictable. The Browns had it snuffed out. The Browns had guys up. The Browns were playing the short passing game. But when the Eagles finally stretched the field and went through an incompletion, but it was a bomb to Matthews in the 3rd quarter, the game changed. They got more honest. The Eagles got a little more stuff underneath. And then Wentz hits Nelson Agholor on the bomb. So that really opened up the game. So I just think that going forward, I think the Eagles need to push it a little more. I know that they're trying to play it safe with a rookie quarterback. I get all that. But I think that early on in this game, they had the Browns on their heels. They could have blown this game open. But they didn't because they were too conservative. Remember, Sproles got the punt return, and then they wound up missing a field goal. But they ran like 3 straight times in a short pass. After the first drive, the Browns sniffed out the short passing game. You needed something else. But in the 3rd quarter, when they did finally adjust, what happened? They go long, they missed it. He comes back, he runs a sweep. Actually, it was a halfback toss to Matthews. Then he comes back and he fakes it and he rolls out. Once they started mixing it up, the Browns had to play a lot more honest, and it opened up things down low. It opened things up down the field, and the Eagles took control. I think that Wentz, I know they want to bring him along slow, but I think if they were a little more aggressive early on, they would have blown him out. So going forward, I want to see Dorial Green-Beckham. I want to see him more involved in the offense. I want to see Agholor continue to do what he's doing. And I also think Kenyon Barner needs more carries. I like Matthews. He runs well, he runs hard, but I like to see somebody with a little more explosiveness get a few carries. And I think Sproles too. I think they need to run the screen pass more. But I mean, overall, how can you complain about this game? They're 1-0. They're 1-0. How can you complain? I can't complain. I think it's great. I'm ready for Chicago. But I do know this. The one thing I know about this game is Carson Wentz can play. And I put my money where my mouth is. I did a video, and you can check back earlier to see I played him in all my fantasy leagues. I played him. And right now, I'm sitting pretty because of him. He put me in a position to save money and use other guys, and he came through.